Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill today, Carlos Carrasco.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Number 14, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Wow, Boog. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
The 1-0. Fastball for a strike. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And misses inside. Outside, and it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I don't know how this at bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
On the ground to third. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Cameron Meisner.
Yeah, Boogie's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling. I had it at stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
Yandy Diaz, the next to hit, takes outside. There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. He's in there.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Lau at the plate. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And that one upstairs, ball one. Diaz over at second, one down.
Get out of here, Tampa.
And that misses. And that's ball two.
Let's go, Yankees.
And a foul ball.
Come on, New York.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dominguez makes his way towards it. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
One out, runner at second. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. That one's in there. Strike one. That one fouled off. Man at second. On the ground to short. Volpe sends it across to first. 2 away. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Next offering upstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. And a strike. That's in there. 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, getting the nod on the mound, Shane Baz.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And that is out of play. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Come on, Yanks, let's
And that skips in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is outside. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And a foul ball. Grisham measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015. 1 out, bases empty.
Let's go, Trent.
That one misses. 1-1. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Aaron Judge at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And Judge spoils that one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So digging in, Ben Rice. Ripped on a line. And foul ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Two out, space is empty. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, second inning set to go. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Cameron Meisner. Carrasco back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouled off. He was late. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first, and that chance handled. He steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second. Travis Jankowski, the next to hit.
Go back home, Ray.
And that's in there. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Tied up here in the early going.
Oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking good, Yankees.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now, Jose Caballero. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for Tampa. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 1 strike.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Come on, New York.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
There typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now, and that's in the dirt. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Pablo Reyes stands in. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd, all tied 1-1. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Ben Wertvet. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a foul out of play. Cut on and lifted in the air. Dominguez puts it away for the out. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Peraza slings to first, 2 away. Yandy Diaz now doubled his first time. Fastball is outside. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, still tied, 1-1. Back now in the Bronx. And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Fires over to first. One up, one down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. On the ground, right side to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Paul Goldschmidt now led off the game with a strikeout. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
High fly ball, right field. Meisner hauls it in to end the inning. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Lau. Late on that fastball. Lau, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Started after it, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Here's the 0-2. And downstairs.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Sit him down.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. That one to first, slides, but it gets by him.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Go ahead run on base. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. Grounded out his first time up. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
1-0.
That's inside. Lau gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one is inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Junior Caminero digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty.
0-2.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next, Cameron Meisner grounded out his first time. Check swing, called strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out, runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Action in the pen down there. Ryan Yarbrough getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter also throwing. On the ground. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded. So bases all loaded up. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Travis Jankowski. And that one fouled off. A little roller up along first. Volpe at second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's Trent Grisham. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 1. 1 and 2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
The Judge takes a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Judge around second. Relay to third. He is saved. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Judge takes his lead at third with 1 away. That one misses, and it's 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. And now it's 3-2. Anthony Volpe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Ground ball right side, Aranda. A flip to the pitcher covering. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Jose Caballero. Carrasco back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That catches the corner.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
That's outside. And a count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Strike him out.
Good eye right there.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Count's full.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. And here is Ben Wertvet. Fly to left his first time. Fly ball center field. Volpe on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. He's grounded out a couple of times. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Over to first, and he's saved. And the 1-0. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number two.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Inside, just missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one out to right. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Austin Wells. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that is out of play.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. High fly ball out to left field. Jankowski settles under this one, brings it in, and there's 1 down. So now the DH spot, Pablo Reyes. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there at the knees for a strike.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball. And it just ate him off. The hands get stiff. And even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Reyes, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one the other way. Hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yeah, the batter now, Oswald Peraza. Just missed.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering upstairs. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center, and it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
This one in the air, right field. Meisner gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that is the inning. 2 left on. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
No, that's a ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Cruz getting loose as well. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Go ahead run on base. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Gets the bunt down the right side. In plenty of time to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0. Called strike right there. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No, he held up. Loud at second with 2 down. The other way. Fair ball. headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Now the left fielder, Travis Jankowski, 0 for 2 in this one.
That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit. In the dirt, but kept close. Swinging a foul straight back. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Runner takes off for third. Out there to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Rays get an RBI double, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. That one at 95, missed up top. 1-0. And that's in for a strike. One now. And that skips into dirt.
2-1.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Way outside, and it's 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
One down, base is empty. That misses. Ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One down. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
That's down and in. One-run game, one out, one on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now a chance for Anthony Volpe. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees, and our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Jose Caballero now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Leiter, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. And stepping in for the Rays, Ben Rortvedt. This one in the air. Volpe hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
And now the center fielder, 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field. Judge makes the play, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Clevenger.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
hit in the air left field, in and to his right. And it's caught for the out. And now the DH, Pablo Reyes. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That one inside, and it's 1-2. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And the count 1-2. That one way inside. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's down and away. Oswald Peraza in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. And they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Hill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3.
Come on, Yankees.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Volpe takes it in for the out. 1 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Let's go, Bombers.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham trying to get there. That's out number 2. Next to bat will be the Rays 4 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton up and throwing. Cruz getting cranked up as well.
Let's go, Yankees.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Rays held in check here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Manuel Rodriguez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Pinch hitter coming on, Cody Bellinger.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a
No
strike.
ball. One strike.
And that is downstairs. And 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Way inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge. It can change the ball game.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That
One
misses
ball,
the
no
zone,
strike.
and that is ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Through 8 full. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees 1. Now into the game, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He'll play second. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Hill back to work. There's a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Meisner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Gets it to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Travis Jankowski. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead. One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
This one in the air. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees 1. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Bogey, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Hit on the ground to short. Caballero. The throw to first. Judge out on the play.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
He's 2 outs away. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. One-two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to come in early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
So it's their last chance in this one. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And ball one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that one fouled off. That's the third, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
This could end it. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first, ball game, and the Rays strand the tying run on base to win it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.